Imagine starting with nothing. No inheritance, no connections, not even a fat paycheck. Yet years from now, you wake up free, financially independent, your wealth working for you while others are still trapped in the paycheck-to-paycheck grind. In this video, you're about to discover 14 powerful financial strategies that can take you from zero to your first million. These aren't theories or motivational slogans. They are actionable steps used by the world's wealthiest self-made individuals, distilled into a roadmap for anyone willing to take control of their money. If you're ready to stop dreaming and start building, to turn small, consistent actions into unstoppable momentum, then pay close attention, because what you learn here could change the course of your life forever. Let's begin. The importance of financial education. I am always impressed by financial education. It's surprising to see people buying stocks or properties but never investing in the greatest asset they have, their mind. Robert Kiyosaki asks, what would happen if you gave a car to someone who doesn't know how to drive? They would probably make many mistakes, even putting their life at risk. Now consider this. What happens when people start earning a lot of money and growing financially, but have never developed their financial education? As expected, something similar occurs. They make mistakes or even lose their money quickly due to lack of knowledge and management skills. Unfortunately, these skills are not taught in schools or at home, so everyone must learn them on their own, either self-taught or, as most do, by making mistakes with their own money. Even worse, many never educate themselves financially, and as a result, they pay the high price of financial ignorance for their entire lives, living with ongoing economic dissatisfaction. Financial education goes beyond money itself. It is about acquiring the knowledge and skills that allow you to manage your resources efficiently and make better financial decisions. Financial literacy has the power to drastically change a person's economic situation. To achieve this, it is necessary to develop the ability to manage money, control it, save it, and invest it. Personal finance is a crucial part of our lives, and the way we handle it can either be an obstacle or a support throughout life, determining personal and financial success. So let's go to the 7 simple steps that will not only improve your financial education, but also provide an easy guide to achieving financial success and conquering the life you desire. Step 1. Understand the basics of financial education. Don't limit your learning to knowledge alone. Let your learning lead to action. Jim Rohn says that when people hear about the importance of financial education, the first thought is that it's too complicated, will take too long, or they don't know where to start. These thoughts discourage people from taking the first step to improve their financial situation, delaying the improvement of their relationship with money and finances. In this first step, the first thing you must do is choose your main sources of information: books, blogs, YouTube channels, or podcasts, from which you will begin your financial education. Through them, you will start learning all the concepts and tools needed to improve your financial knowledge and intelligence. In this step, you should learn to control your weekly and monthly expenses, create a detailed budget, manage debts and credit cards, deal with taxes and insurance, learn various saving techniques, differentiate assets from liabilities, understand the concept of compound interest, become familiar with different investment tools and instruments available in the market. At this stage, many people make the mistake of analysis paralysis. They learn and acquire knowledge, but constantly postpone the practical application of everything they have learned, claiming they don't feel ready yet or don't have enough money to start. They spend their days accumulating knowledge and theories, but never put them into practice, never achieving the results they want because they don't take the first step and act immediately. Remember, your financial education and intelligence are an asset, but what you do with them and how you use them is what will truly lead you to financial success. The concepts necessary to improve your ability to manage money are simple. Learn them and apply them immediately to your finances. Only then will you achieve the economic results you are looking for. Step 2. Evaluate your current financial situation. Now that you have the knowledge to improve your finances, use it to evaluate and analyze your current economic and financial situation. Review how you are managing your money, how you spend it, and how you control your expenses. Assess how much you save, how much you invest, and calculate your net financial worth and the assets you own. This is why the first step is important. You need to learn all these concepts first so you can make a more accurate evaluation of your economic situation, identify opportunities for improvement, and determine the starting point to change your finances. For example, evaluate. Are you following the rule of saving at least 10% of your income? Do you maintain an emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses? Do your debts exceed 30% of your income? Do you have multiple sources of income? By evaluating this, you can identify the real picture of your finances and propose the necessary improvements and corrections to master money management. Many people in financial difficulty, when asked about the cause of their situation, will say it is because they don't earn enough. However, in many cases, the problem is not just the amount they earn, but how they manage and administer the money they do earn. That's why we see people who achieve overnight wealth, only for their poor habits and lack of financial education to inevitably bring them back to poverty in a short time, often ending up in a situation worse than before. Identify and evaluate your current financial situation, your money habits, your psychology, and everything you need to improve is a major step on the path to achieving financial success. Step 3. Manage and control your money. Take control of your money, or the lack of it will control you. David Ramsey. At this step, it's time to roll up your sleeves and start managing and controlling your income, fixed and variable expenses, debts, savings, and investment contributions. Doing this will give you a comprehensive view of how you are allocating your money and ensure it is being used to achieve the financial goals you've set. The most important tool in personal finance for managing your money is a budget. To create one, simply list all your income and all fixed and variable expenses. Categorize them, evaluate which expenses are building the financial life you want and which are harming your finances and blocking growth. Expenses that negatively affect your finances should be eliminated or reduced. You can create your budget in Excel or using any mobile app. The key is to make it easy to use, quick to update, and not complicated. Look for something practical that requires little time. We recommend updating your budget weekly, evaluating its performance, and identifying where adjustments are needed. This process will help you become aware of how you use your money daily and whether your actions are taking you closer to your financial goals. It's always recommended that the first item in your budget be 10% for savings. This ensures money for your emergency fund and later to accumulate capital for investments. Only after that should you distribute the remaining 90% for your essential and variable expenses. With this strategy, you can save enough to build your future financial life without affecting your current standard of living. Step 4. Reduce your debts. Never spend your money before you earn it. Thomas Jefferson. One of the main mistakes people make with personal finances is being influenced by their environment and social pressure. They acquire goods and adopt a lifestyle they cannot afford, just to meet society's standards of success. They go into debt to maintain a lifestyle that doesn't match their income. Each month when they receive their paycheck, it barely covers their expenses and debts, leaving no room to save or accumulate capital to invest. After step 3, in which you improved your money management, identify all your debts and pay them off as quickly as possible, even before thinking about investing. It is recommended to clear your debts first to avoid losing money to financial costs. 2 popular debt repayment methods are the snowball method, list your debts from smallest to largest, pay off the smallest debt first. Once it's paid, move to the next one, and so on. The advantage is that clearing smaller debts quickly increases motivation to continue paying off the others. The avalanche method. List your debts from highest interest to lowest. Pay the highest interest debt first. This method saves money by reducing the interest paid since you tackle the most expensive debt first. Choose the method that suits you best and start working on your debt repayment. Important, never take on additional debt or loans unless absolutely necessary, and only if you can pay them off within a month. Otherwise, you are indebting yourself unnecessarily. In summary, the fundamental step is reducing debts and avoiding new ones so you can direct your money toward your financial goals, whether saving or investing. Step 5. Save and invest. Money sitting in your hands isn't working for you. Only when you invest it and make it grow does it start working. Robert Kiyosaki. The main purpose of saving is to have a reserve of money for emergencies or contingencies. Savings are about setting aside part of your income to cover unexpected expenses and prevent money from becoming a constant source of worry. Make sure you have an emergency fund sufficient to cover 3 to 6 months of expenses. Only after securing this fund should you start investing the money you have available and do not need for immediate expenses. Investments can include a wide range of options, such as real estate, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and more. The key is to identify investments that match your risk profile and financial goals. A common recommendation is to invest 10% of your income at the start of your financial journey. As you grow economically, you can gradually increase this amount. Compound interest can significantly multiply your money. Start with investments that are aligned with your risk tolerance, have a proven track record of good returns, and are easy to understand. As Warren Buffett suggests, look for long-term investments that generate consistent returns over time. Remember, the goal of investing is not just to accumulate money, but to make your money work for you and generate passive income. Keep your focus on building a strong investment portfolio that moves you toward your financial goals and ultimately allows you to achieve financial success. Step 6. Set financial goals. The key to financial success is having clear and specific goals that guide you toward your objectives. Start by establishing short-term, medium-term, and long-term goals. Short-term goals could include saving for a vacation or an emergency fund. Medium-term goals might involve buying a house or paying off student debt. Long-term goals can include retirement or creating a financial legacy. Make sure your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. SMART. This will help you stay focused and motivated. Use your budget and financial assessment to align your spending and savings with your goals. For example, if your goal is to save for a vacation in 1 year, calculate how much you need to save each month and adjust your budget to reach this target. It's essential to review and adjust your financial goals regularly as your circumstances change. Planning and flexibility are crucial to achieving financial success. Remember, financial goals not only give you clear direction, but also help you measure your progress and stay motivated on your path to success. Step 7. Continue learning and adjusting your strategies. Financial education is an ongoing process. It's not enough to learn the basics and then stop. You must continually update your knowledge and learn about new strategies, tools, and financial trends. The economy and financial markets are constantly changing, so it's important to adapt to make informed decisions and continue improving your finances. Read books, take courses, listen to podcasts, and stay up to date with economic news. Additionally, regularly review and adjust your financial strategies to ensure they align with your current goals and circumstances. As you gain experience and knowledge, you'll be able to optimize your investments, adjust your budget, and improve your financial management. The key is never stop learning and adapting, as this will allow you to maintain control over your finances and continue progressing toward financial success. The journey to your first million. The path to your first million is a significant challenge, but also one of the most rewarding processes you can undertake. It's not just about accumulating money. It's about developing intelligent financial habits that will not only help you reach that goal, but also preserve and grow your wealth over the long term. Here we will break down each step in more detail, showing how you can make informed decisions and take full control of your financial future. Step 1. Invest aggressively and consistently from the start. Starting early is crucial. The concept of compound interest is the main engine behind any successful investment. The sooner you start investing, the more time your investments have to grow. The money you invest today doesn't just earn interest. It earns interest on the interest, and this effect compounds over time, creating exponential growth in your wealth. The key is persistence and consistency. Consider the case of Tommy, who is 18 years old and decides to invest $3,000 per year in a fund with an average annual return of 8%. If Carlos continues investing the same amount each year until age 65, his $3,000 annual contributions will grow to over $1.35 million. This is due to the compounding effect significantly growing his investment over time. The power of extra money. Now, if Carlos decided to invest more each year, say $5,000, his final investment balance at age 65 would be much higher. By starting at 18, he could have over $2.26 million. As he increases his annual contributions, his money earns even more, and time remains his ally. This is a clear example of how early investing and higher annual contributions can dramatically accelerate the path to your first million. Example of other investors. Felicity, who begins investing at 25, reaches a balance of $777,000 by age 65. Although it's a good amount, it is far below what he would have achieved if he had started 7 years earlier. Malcolm, who decides to start at 35, reaches only $339,000 by age 65. The difference is even more significant, highlighting the importance of starting to invest as early as possible. Step 2. Take advantage of tax-advantaged accounts. Investment accounts with tax benefits are powerful tools to optimize your path to wealth. Accounts like the 401k and Roth IRA in the United States, or similar accounts in other countries, allow your money to grow with tax advantages, meaning you pay less tax on the earnings you generate. Maximize your savings with special accounts. 401k. Imagine Amanda works for a company that offers a 401k with a 3% match. She invests $3,000 annually, and the company adds another $500. This means her investment grows not only with market returns but also with her employer's contribution, effectively boosting her money each year. Roth IRA. Lucas opens a Roth IRA, allowing his investments to grow tax-free, and withdrawals will also be tax-free at retirement. Even though contributions are limited to $6,000 per year, the long-term benefit can be significant, especially if his investments grow at a steady rate. These accounts not only provide tax benefits, but also encourage discipline, as contributions are deducted from your salary before you have access to the money, reducing the temptation to spend on non-essential items. Step 3. Eliminate high-interest debt, especially high-interest debt, is one of the biggest obstacles to financial independence. Compound interest works in your favor when investing, but it can also work against you when accumulating debt, especially credit card debt. Credit card debt example. Suppose Julia has $6,000 in credit card debt with an 18% annual interest rate. If she pays only the minimum of $150 per month, it will take her more than 12 years to pay it off, and she will end up paying a total of $9,000. Far more than the original debt. Strategy to pay off debt quickly. Prioritize debts with the highest interest rates. For example, if Gabriel has 2 debts, one with 20% interest and one with 12%, he should focus on paying off the 20% debt first, as it costs him more. Once it's paid off, he can redirect that payment to the next debt. Eliminating debt quickly not only frees you from additional payments, but also gives you more money to invest, accelerating your path to your first million. Step 4. Increase your income with smart strategies. One of the most effective ways to reach your first million faster is to increase your income. The more money you can save and invest, the faster your wealth will grow. Salary progression example. Raphael earns $50,000 per year and decides to invest in professional development courses. After completing a specialized course, he gets a promotion to $75,000 per year. With his new salary, he can save and invest more, significantly accelerating his wealth growth. Strategic job change. Patricia feels her career has stagnated and decides to change jobs. Her new role offers a 20% salary increase. Instead of spending it on luxuries, Patricia directs the extra money to her investment fund. Decisions like this are key to multiplying income and accelerating the path to your first million. Step 5. Monitor and adjust your finances regularly. Constant monitoring of your personal finances is essential. As your income and investments grow, it's vital to keep detailed records of your net worth and adjust your strategies as needed. Using technology to track progress. Use financial tracking apps or spreadsheets to record your assets and liabilities. This helps visualize progress and adjust investments. It also gives a clear picture of whether you are close to reaching your first million. For example, Carlos tracks his net worth monthly using a spreadsheet. When he notices certain assets aren't growing as expected, he adjusts his investment strategy to optimize performance. Step 6. Invest extra income and bonuses. When you receive unexpected income, such as a work bonus or tax refund, don't spend it impulsively. Reinvest it to accelerate your path to your first million. Example: Felipe receives a $5,000 bonus and decides to invest $4,500 in an index fund, using the rest for a vacation. Investing unexpected earnings allows wealth to continue growing without interrupting your lifestyle. Step 7. Learn and adapt to market changes. The financial world is constantly changing. Staying updated with new investment trends, such as real estate, cryptocurrencies, or international stocks, can offer opportunities you might otherwise overlook. For example, Oliver, a longtime stock market investor, begins researching ways to diversify his portfolio. He realizes that investing in real estate and cryptocurrencies could yield high returns, so he studies how to integrate them strategically. This adaptability allows him to seize opportunities as they arise. With these detailed strategies, reaching your first million isn't just possible. It's achievable for anyone committed to following a disciplined financial plan. Remember, financial success comes from smart decisions, patience, and above all, consistency over the long term. Your future starts now. The decision you make today shapes your life tomorrow. You have the power to transform your reality, regardless of your background or past experiences. What matters is where you want to go. The power is within you. It's about what you choose to believe and how you choose to act. You are facing a unique opportunity to change your story. Don't let circumstances define your destiny. The wealthy aren't those born with a silver spoon. They are those who know how to use resources around them, who aren't afraid to learn, grow, and invest in themselves. Believe me, success isn't about luck. It's about action. The only thing holding you back from your full potential is your mind, your thoughts, and the choices you make now. Imagine the life you want to live. Feel it. The freedom, the peace, the abundance you desire is within reach. The question is, what are you going to do about it?